Agile or Scrum is very easy to understand, and at the same time, it is very difficult to practice. One of the key reasons is that it is not a checklist-based system. It is driven by values. So any changes to the value needs commitment and continuous practice, and sometimes the transition is slightly painful as well. So the following bullets explains the value systems that is required to agile. So we are not talking about something which we acquire while practicing Scrum. These are the prerequisite to function in a Scrum environment. The first thing is commitment. The entire team, including the product owner, Scrum Master, and the development team, must be really committed to the project. So each and every member must be willing to commit to a goal. Scrum provides people all the authority they need to meet their commitments. On a slide, it is very easy, but whereas in real practice, committing wholeheartedly to a cause, that is very important. So once we are committed to something, that gives us the ability to say no to everything else which are not in line with the commitment. So the commitment, once we commit, then all we say no to all other distractions to that particular commitment. So that is the key. We need 100% commitment from all the participating members of the Scrum team, which includes the product owner, the Scrum Master, and the development team, which will have maybe architects, business analysts, coders, testers, documentation members. So everybody must be committed to the project, and that gives us the ability to say no to all other distractions. The second value that is really required is focus. Just give 100% focus to your job. Focus all your efforts and skills on doing what you have committed to doing, and don't worry about anything else. Just focus, just commit, and then focus on your commitment. Everything else is a distraction. So don't get uh, distracted by other noises within the work environment. You just focus on your job and demonstrate the commitment. Openness. The Scrum keeps everything about a project visible to everyone. So very often I say the project must be tracked using a whiteboard and yellow stickies, which is kept publicly, and the entire team should work and should sit right in front of that information radiator. So that makes everything about the project open, in the sense we know the features to be completed, we know the tasks to be completed, we know about the work in progress, and we know who is working on what and how much each person has achieved. So everything is visible to every stakeholder. So that is one key thing about openness. And openness is very much required, especially in the planning meeting and all. So if you agree with some estimates and stuff like that, you can be very open about it. And if you disagree also, you can disagree about it. So we need an open work environment to do Scrum, because if I disagree with you, still I should be able to operate without any fear, because disagreements are welcomed in Scrum teams. Professional agreements and disagreements must be discussed, and most of the decisions are not by majority. Most of the decisions are by merit. So we need a lot of openness to support sometimes the minority whose solution or the approach is much better uh, technically. Then respect. Individuals are shaped by their background and their experiences. It is important to respect the different people who comprise a team. So in Scrum teams, okay, we have to respect each other. And the respect is not based on seniority, because every individual member however junior or senior they are respected, which paves the environment for openness and trust and commitment and ownership. The last but not the least is the courage. It is have the courage to commit, to act, to be open, and to expect respect. Because the true agile teams or Scrum teams, it thrives on fast failures. The basic intent of this is promote risk taking. So you may not be 100% convinced of the fact that you'll be able to complete something. Still, you are trying it out. Yeah, you're giving a level best to take that risk. And very often, once we start, we'll be able to achieve it. But if you just look at it, and keep on planning and estimating, then nothing may happen. So the moment we demonstrate the courage and commitment to start some work based on some data, uh, then okay, that kind of risk taking must be encouraged, so that people can courageously take some risk and proceed. Uh, so, thank you very much.